Facts.
I remember they tried to get us to admit who stole Miss Johnson's iPod, Mike.
I know.
Y'all was a fucking thief.
I think I told y'all this story.
And it was, they had all
the black kids.
Yeah, all the black kids.
Which was like me, J1, Dmills, Mikey. I think D'Angelo was in that class too.
So she said everybody could go except for you.
Yep.
All the boys in the class.
And who ended up having it?
The white girl.
Yep. Same
Told
thing.
her they ruined our fucking field trip.
They canceled the field trip to the zoo. That was that week too.
She confessed, or they found it on her?
She told us eventually. She told us that she took it.
Like months later or something?
Yeah.
She told y'all, not the teacher?
Yeah.
So the teacher still in her mind think one of y'all niggas got that?
Yes.
I would have. That's the moment where I would have told.
I'm going to get my field trip back.
Yeah, no, but I'm just like, you misprofiled me, motherfucker, and now you should feel shitty because it wasn't one of us.
Yeah. That's how it always is, hindsight as adults. When we kids, for some reason, we ain't treat motherfuckers how we was supposed to.
Yeah.
No, we almost got into a fight like that, though. We was at a house party once. These people live right across the street from the middle school we went to. And the girl whose house it was, phone was missing, right? So she asking motherfuckers like, nah. Then it started going to a level 2. Level 1 is, hey, have you seen my phone? Once you realize
that's
it's missing.
my thing. If you don't ask me to look for your shit.
No, she ain't do that. But she started trying to tell motherfuckers, oh, everybody empty their pockets, right? So they doing it, other people doing it, right? We like in this corner. She come over there, and she with this white dude. And they get to like Flex, and I already knew Flex wasn't gonna go for it because I could just tell his reaction by other people. So she asked him, Flex, like, bro, I don't have your phone. I'm not finna empty my pockets. Fuck is you? Like, who is you to tell me to empty my? Like, what the fuck? And she like, oh, what that means? You guilty? Whatever. Come to find out, we fake getting into it, motherfuckers, because the dude she with, I'm like, we looking at him like, who the fuck is you? Security? You finna, what you finna do?
Yeah.
So we going back and forth. Motherfuckers get us up out of there. This one dude like, come on, so don't. Coming to find out, bro, you know who had her phone?
Who?
The nigga who was asking everybody with her.
Bro, that shit's hilarious. I remember
that's
one day,
no bullshit. That's not a thought. That's not like a we think. That's a fact that man that was with her going to person, being her support system, had that phone in his pocket the whole time.
Damn.
Bro, I remember I was at COD.
And that's what we laughed at that meme. Niggas in jail, you seen my phone.
Yeah. Cause that shit happened to me. I was at COD and like it's getting towards the end of class, and like this was during a period where I literally didn't I think I broke my phone or some shit. Like I was without a phone for some weeks or some shit. And like all of a sudden I got my phone back. I'm in class and it's like towards the end and I'm getting ready to go. And the motherfucker say, oh no, I lost my phone. Like nobody leave till I find my phone. Fuck that got to do with me. Like I got my stuff. I'm ready to go to my next class. Like I'm leaving out and people are trying to help her look for her phone. And I'm the only one leaving out. So it looked like I took some shit. Plus I told you, this is my first time having my phone back in a minute. So it looked a little weird. But I'm like, fuck that got to do with me. And then like I'm walking out and I just look back at everybody looking at me. I'm like, y'all that's crazy.
Yeah, this happened at the gym like a while in the summer or some shit. Some dude phone got stolen. He like, ain't nobody fucking leaving until I find my phone. I just walked out.
Bro, I hate when a motherfucker try to get me out. They try to do that shit at my job one time. Like it was
this job.
No. This was I was at U-Haul. Like they had to get some shit out, like some storage or whatever. But her storage was locked. Like we couldn't get into that. And she was like, man, I got something in there. I need to get in it. I need to get in there. And it was like time we about to close. She's like, nobody's leaving until I get my stuff.
Nationality?
White. But it was me and this dude named Zach there. Zach is like a real like by the book, like he cool, but he very by the book. Like he not gonna just leave that lady.
Man,
I looked at him, he looked at me like he was gonna say like, oh, I was like, I don't know who the hell's staying. We close in like 3 minutes. You can either wait till the manager come back in the morning or some shit. I hate when motherfuckers try to give me an ultimatum like they the damn police or some shit.
Legitimately.
Yeah, don't tell me I can't leave. I ain't nobody. I'ma just leave. That gives me more motivation.
You know your ass got right back on that motherfucking dumbbell section, acting like you.
No,
had to
this
work
was
out.
in the basketball court.
I'm just fucking with you.
Like,
Yeah, do you remember like where Javier lived?
They
was that like
that's
they got a nice ass
was that
house
Burr
too.
Ridge or was that like Willowbrook.
That's Willowbrook, right?
Yeah.
He had a nice ass house.
They got so much space in that backyard.
Bro, they
That's
had
what
a
made it so
nice
nice,
ass
bro.
house.
It's just open. Cause his older brother had a bunch of us come over, and they pops was below. His pops is telling us everybody they gotta go, and he was still like, "No, y'all don't." We like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Me and Javier had walked into his crib, and then like his mom was there, and like everybody knew his mom because his mom worked with like the schools or some shit like that. And she was like, "Hey, what's up, Mike? Like, y'all want some sandwiches or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah." She starts making them, and she did some shit wrong with the sandwich that he got pissed off. He's like, "Damn, Mom, what the fuck?" And I was just like, "Bro,
mustard."
Yeah, he just did some shit like that. Like he cussed at his mom. Then we went upstairs to play like Call of Duty or some shit. I'm like, bro, I wish I could do some shit like that.
Why
bro.
would you wish you can do that? I would never wish to disrespect my mom.
Bro, every time I saw kids disrespecting their moms,
You
I was
see?
like,
Why?
No.
You thought the same thing?
No, I was like hurt. Like, damn, you really talking to your mom
We
like
need
that?
to. You need. This your
Which
intervention.
was the right
no,
word.
no,
It's
no,
like-
no. Intervention.
Because that wasn't the first time I seen that though. Cause like what happened with us and Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob and John.
Jacob and John, they used to cuss out their mama like that was their fucking friend.
They used to
And we used
tell-
to see that
They
shit.
used to tell her to suck my.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
no, they
bro.
didn't.
Yes, they
Let
did.
my kids say some
No,
shit
they
like
didn't.
that to
I
their
swear to
mom,
God.
bro. I'm
No, they
sorry.
didn't.
We'd be on
sorry,
our way
bro.
to a skate park and they be going at it. She'd be like, I'm finna
Suck
turn
my
this-
dick to their mama.
Yes, they would say shit like that all the time.
Y'all had to be what, 12, 13ish?
Yeah.
I can't even picture Jacob talking like that to
That-
anybody.
Oh
No,
no,
yeah,
Jacob ass be
behind
wild.
closed doors. Jacob was a different person than he was at school. Like dead ass. He was not the same person he was at school.
Suck my
But
dick.
that got me thinking, is that good parenting or bad parenting? Because if he's
Terrible
not doing it
parenting.
if he's
That's
not doing it in
terrible
public,
That's terrible parenting. Because that's the wrong thing about fucking the world. Because niggas do that, and then they go in the world and be like, and then they go home with your daughter and they fucking putting their hands on your daughter. So now you
No,
gotta
for
come
real
and put
shit.
5 in his fucking back
True.
because he fucking faked it.
and we got made way more than 5, by the way.
And
so.
I didn't mean your daughter. I'm just saying in the
Nah,
world.
I just like the way you said it. He's like, we put 5 in this fucking bag. I'm like, you with the shit.
But I'm
He's
just
talking about we
saying.
got more than 5. I might.
I agree with you, and I
hang
told
with
Dana
y'all
the same
more.
thing.
You know
I'm
we
like,
got over
bro,
there.
when we have a kid, they're not gonna be able to get away with much, especially
Hell
when it comes to
no.
you, because I'm not playing them games, bro. That's just how I was raised. My mama told me she got her ass whipped when she was a kid because she wrote, "I hate my mom," in very small words. She said she don't even know how my grandpa saw it. She said you would need a magnifying glass to see it, no exaggeration. And he saw it and he whooped my mama ass. And you know what up happened? My grandma died when my mom was 9. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Can't take shit for granted, man.
but yeah, that always. I know not to play them games
Yeah.
from day one.
I've never in my life wanted to disrespect any of my parents.
ever.
No. There's always like a line of respect that was always there.
So I can't believe.
I still feel bad cursing around my parents. Like even
Yeah.
when
I
I
still
be,
don't.
Even when I say like shit or something like that, it'll be like real. Like damn, I kind of said that.
I don't, but I do.
I have. It slipped a couple. You know,
Yeah.
you an adult.
My-
You talk a certain way.
My dad just always been. My dad used to tell me to curse when I was little. We go being like somewhere and be like, "Say bitch, man," or we'll be go at the court. He'd come and bring something to me and my brothers, and he'd be like, "I'm going now. Y'all can start back cussing and shit."
I curse at your dad when I first moved into the house I'm in now, and we had the housewarming party, and he wasn't there, and he had called me. He was like, "Man, you ain't sent me an invite." I was like, "I did send you. I think I said did send you a damn invite." And he was like, "Watch your mouth." When you talk to me." Something like that. I bet he remember it too.
Yeah, like I've never said nothing like that to my mom, but like in like casual conversation, maybe I've slipped like shit or something, but it was never directed at her. She,
Yeah, I've never cursed.
I
at
think
my
at
mom
some
either.
point she just didn't care. Like she just.
I think it's been a minute for my mom or dad to care if I curse. It's just always that respect. It's just like nah.
That's what it is.
That's just rather
Because
Yeah,
my
I don't
dad
really-
doesn't curse around my grandma. The motherfucker, he like 50. He still don't curse around grandma.
Yeah, I don't just be the way I curse around y'all. I don't curse around my mama, but she
Yeah.
hear me because I had my headphones on. And like when we got on Kyron ass, my mom and my sister heard because my mom was cooking, and they was like, somebody was.
Oh yeah, my mom and her.
We be
mom and her
going
used to say
in
some
on
crazy
Xbox. We
shit
go
on
in at
Xbox.
each other. Like
Yeah.
my folks probably think niggas got real beef. We be calling each other bitches, hoes. You ain't shit. Don't ever talk to me. You
Let
never
us
play with us.
let them hear us play like my team with some shit, bro.
Yeah, bro, your ass play. You a bitch, man. Fuck you, bro.
Hey, but that's how you know it's real friendship. Because the last time we played, when Kyron ghosted us. He ghosted us. And then the next day he was in the party and it was like nothing happened.
Nothing happened. That's what I be trying to tell the people at home. They always be like, man, y'all on Dmills case. Y'all do this. Mike, why you say this about P? P, why you say that about Mike Finger?
How your finger doing, by the way?
It's doing a lot better.
Did you ice
That
it?
motherfucker's still big, but
Yeah, it is.
Your fingers are so huge, bro.
them fucking bear mitts.
You be going crazy on your shit.
Y'all
You be
crazy.
having your shit in the chug hole with them fat ass niggas.
No.
You say you don't?
No.
Hell no, boy. Hell no.
I know Purple not laughing down there.
Oh,
What?
He don't want me to say what I want to say.
His shit was.
We might have to wrap this show
We
up.
talked about that at a party. Was you
We
there,
did.
KB?
Yeah.
They brought that up at a party.
I
Niggas
don't
was
think I
like,
was
yeah, I
there.
think you went to go do your video. Niggas like, bro, what was you doing?
hey, you said a lot of public shit on this podcast, but I don't think you've.
No, we're not talking about that.
Okay,
there's no reason to.
There got to be a limit. There's got to be
We
a
not
limit.
gonna talk about it, but I definitely think it was known. I think it's been talked about. We not gonna say it, but I think
I don't think it's ever.
It's been talked about amongst the friend group. That's
Oh,
all.
for sure. That shit comes out
We talking about
regularly.
that shit daily.
You don't even be there, and that shit be crossing people, man. Like, I can't believe
Can I
bro
ask you,
did that.
How many times
Oh,
was it to
no.
make it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He talking about he know damn well he know.
10 more?
I don't know.
Less than 10? You
Yeah,
know if it's
it
less
was
than
less
10.
than 10.
More than 5?
I just
Yeah.
don't even know how you get to
So
that
it's like
point.
it's like between
Yeah.
5 and 10.
Yeah,
Like 7.
yeah, something like that.
All right, don't hit 7, ladies and gentlemen. 6 and below that's your limit.
Medically found out.
Yeah, we did the experiment.
Gushing or just
No.
like
Why
Like-
are we still talking about it? Y'all giving too much info.
Okay.
I
I'm not gonna say another word.
All right, Dare. Before we leave off, tell the world one more story about anything.
About anything.
About anything.
Make it good.
I could tell them a story real quick.
But I like Derek's stories more than your stories personally. But are you talking about Derek?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Both of y'all can tell a story. We ain't in no rush. Y'all, I got a hair appointment in an hour, but that's it.
What time is it? Because I'm probably due too.
11:40.
Oh no, mine's at 1. So we.
Okay.
Are
Are you gonna brush your shit after?
No, because he gonna do it.
But I meant like tomorrow morning
Oh.
after.
Yeah. Sure.
You own a brush?
Bro, you don't brush
Yeah, I have
your
a brush.
hair is just crazy. to me.
So you own a brush and haven't been brushing your
I
hair?
usually use it to brush my beard. I don't brush my hair.
So let me ask you
You can
this.
take the extra 10
Let me ask you
seconds.
this. Why do you
That
brush
shit
your
ain't nothing but this. And then he
This is what I want to
done.
know. Why do you brush your beard?
To keep it
Neat, right?
neat.
So why the fuck wouldn't you apply the same rules to your head?
I don't know.
Okay, tell the story.
I don't even have one right now.
Okay, Mike, you tell your story then.
Okay, this is back in our party days. This is
I
a long
want to tell a
time
story
ago.
about him too.
But
Derek's face is like, why?
Because he fucking blew me. This is the most maddest I've ever been at him.
So this is when, like, you know, when you start saying some shit like jokingly, but then like you just start saying that shit all the time.
Yeah.
We started doing that shit with fucking
I know what you're talking.
with like Lord. Kyrie used to always be like, "What up, Lord?" And like I
I thought
always
you
used to
talking
make
about
fun of
something
him and
else.
shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I need some new friends. That's what you was talking
That's
about.
what I was talking about. Yeah.
But anyways,
Needle
yeah.
threader.
Needle threader. Yeah.
Anyways, I kept saying Lord like all the time, like jokingly, until I started saying that shit like, "What up, Lord?" The KB when he got in the party,
it caught on
like
to
Vice,
you.
like
Oh,
Vice Lord and
shit.
like shit like that. But meanwhere, we were like fucking what 14, 15,
Yeah, we're
so we were
super
young as hell. And all of a sudden, my mom and dad they call me in the room. They're like, "Are you in a gang?" And I'm like, "No, like why would I be in a gang?" He's just like, "We hear you calling people Lord all the time." And I was just like, "Nah, that's no. We joking on the fucking Xbox."
Oh my god.
I know my mama probably be hearing me on the game like, what the fuck this nigga tell? I'll be sure be like, hey Kyron, fuck what we on for? Derek's story, very short and quick. So one time I pull up to KB houses when we used to do it in the apartment. The podcast.
Yes, the podcast department.
Podcast. I'm sitting there. Mike looks at me and say, damn, you avoided my boy? I say, who? What you tell me? He said, Dmills said you was avoiding him. I'm like, I was avoiding him. He said, yeah. He said, you saw him at Portillo's and avoided him. And I looked at Dmills like I was avoiding you. And Mike told me what Derek had said. Derek told Mike and KB before I got to the podcast that I saw him at Portillo's in a drive-thru and avoided him.
Like he a lame or some shit. Like you don't want to ever be seen.
But this
with
is what happened though. This is what fucked my head up. I was with Dana. I told her, roll down your window, and I yelled out the window, Dmills, what up, my boy? So I wanted to know what the fuck made him think I was avoiding him if I went out my way to get his attention, and why would he come and tell y'all that?
He definitely came in that bitch and said that P avoided me.
And then I was asking like, bro, how do I avoid you if I got your attention? And he like, so I'm like, that made me look at you a lot different. I look at you
what
as a
we
liar.
have learned about Derek is that he will
lie. No, don't not say exaggeration. This nigga's a liar sometimes, bro.
I
you
said
can't
you
trust
avoided
his
me
story.
because I tried to get you to come to my line and you went to the other one. But the other line was shorter, so it made sense for you to go over there.
That sounds like some girl stuff. Like he ain't text me back in 5 minutes. He gonna be with another girl.
Whether I go on your line or not, I yelled your name.
You did.
He probably went to the shortest line. Honestly,
That's what he just said.
That was
That's how
my
he was
bad.
doing.
And out of all the times, you know how many times I've tried to go to him to get free fries or free cake? Nigga, you think I wouldn't go to your line? The fuck?
Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny story.
So now every time he tells a story that one of us not there for, I'm not saying the story is all lies, but I believe some of us be fabricated. I always think, imagine if Derek told the truth. That would the stories you tell. I'd be like, man, imagine you told us the whole story. That probably is even crazier.
there's a lot of fabrications in Derek's stories for sure.
Facts.
But that's what make him good.
Do you have a favorite Derek story?
I was just thinking about fabrication with
The Gatorade.
with the Gatorade.
Tell that story, bro. Tell that story.
Was this COVID?
Yeah.
The height of
The,
COVID.
the beginning of COVID.
Yep.
The beginning of COVID, we were still doing the show because we didn't know it was going to be as big as a thing as it was. And then one day, Derek hit the group chat.
But no,
like,
I think this is a little after the reason I say height because this is
like
when
right
the
when
roads
lockdown
was clear. Yeah, the roads like clear.
but
to
we
get
were
to the
still
house.
in together.
Yes.
We were still together, right? We were still doing the show in my basement. And one day, Derek hit the group chat like, yeah, I'm not going to make the show. We like, what's up, big dog?
No,
What's-
he's in the party. He said this.
He's in a party. Yeah, it's not even a text. My fault. It's been a couple of years since then now. So he's in a party, and I think he say something like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do the show tomorrow. We like, wow, what's up? You got that shit? You know what I'm saying? You got that? No. Well, he said, well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not feeling too great. And I was throwing up blood.
And he was like, "Is you good? You finna go to
Mind
like the
you,
hospital or something?"
Coughing up blood.
Coughing
He
up
said coughing
blood.
up blood. Mind you, this is a full pack party. This is one of those parties where John is there, Tyler's there,
Because everybody
Terrence.
was in the house.
Everybody's
It
in
was
there.
like we like 8 deep in that party. And it wasn't just us three. Like, wait, what? Everybody's like, hold on, bro. You should be going to the
He
hospital.
said it so casually.
Like, just people just randomly just start coughing up blood and be like, oh shit, it's a Tuesday. Like, no, he said he was coughing up blood. Everybody halted what they was doing to be like, Dmills, you have to go to the hospital. That is not normal, whether you have COVID or not. Coughing up blood is not normal. And bro was like, oh, you know what? I did just drink a red Gatorade. So
It was maybe that. That's
Hell
what he
no.
said. I was drinking red Gatorade. It may be that. You ever drunk a red Gatorade? It looks nothing like blood.
nothing like blood.
It looks nothing like.
Nothing like
It's
blood.
all pinkish.
Blood
It's
is
like
thick
watery.
too.
Yeah.
Coughing up blood.
And
My
around
fault.
that time,
red Gatorade.
around that time, bro, with the other part of that story is that I don't know if y'all remember, he damn near wanted COVID. Like he
Oh, because his ex had. They thought that him and his ex and their family had it. And all
Yeah,
that
we
stuff.
were all sick at that time.
he was looking for any way to like not be with the podcast. So he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna come in. I'm gonna just go to their house. I don't want my mama and Raj go to get it. I think I got it. Anything to make it more serious and for him to not have to come to the podcast, he was throwing out there coughing
I
blood.
don't know if he just wanted to miss that one day. He is like, "Yeah, man, I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna be back on Tuesday though."
Yeah.
But then that's when isn't that like around the time where I did cough on the show and then we immediately went virtual? Like,
Nigga,
Right
that's because
after.
it was fun. It's
No, we
fucking
made
COVID.
we made a joke about it. You coughed in the show, and I think we clipped it. It was like we like looked at you or whatever. But we went virtual because HOH told us to.
Again, exaggeration.
no, I thought that
You know damn well you didn't
Your
cough.
cough was like, yeah,
And
shut
then,
this
yeah.
shit down, shut it down.
We never
Yeah,
had
Quarantine.
a
like Mike
conversation about
Wazowski.
your cough.
Oh,
This
fuck
nigga,
up.
Mike cough every episode. Like he do that little cough. We don't be like, oh, even though
You
kinda,
know
oh.
just a
damn
regular
well
cough.
Yeah.
we did not look at each other, sit down after that episode, and say,
It's like, we
listen,
gotta go virtual,
We gotta go
guys."
virtual.
Yeah, we didn't. I know we didn't.
All right.
We appreciate y'all watching and listening to this episode through the wire. Leave a like, leave 5 stars on Apple, Spotify, and all those things. And we'll be back on Saturday. Love y'all. We out.